big fertility.
This was new to us.
Yes, I've never heard this before. And I like podcasters are saying it. I've seen it in a book. Like it just keeps popping up.
Like something we're familiar with is hearing big pharma.
Yeah.
And that has been like a hot button phrase, I would say, probably even more so since COVID.
But there's a lot of hubbub on social media about that term.
Yes.
And so now it's turned to this big fertility term, which I'd not heard. But we talk a lot about how, you know, we do feel that infertility is an industry, you know, and that we have to consider those things when we're going into treatment because they're treating you as a patient, but also as a money-making opportunity.
So, and I think we've seen in our 10-year period of infertility, it going from something where it felt like such a need to now it's like an option of like, oh, you just want to get pregnant faster, or oh, you just want to skip the steps. Like, whereas it really, we had a lot more hoops to jump through when we went through it, a lot more steps that we had to follow.
It felt more exhaustive of like, let's get to the bottom of what's going on and like, let's find out what's wrong with you. Let's try all of these things. And it does seem like now talking to people, they're more willing to let people jump ahead. And it's funny because we've gotten comments from people like, nobody wants to do IVF and nobody wants to have issues at all. But I think some people jump ahead because they don't want to sift through all those it's just hoops to jump through and trying to figure out your diagnosis and all of that stuff. And so some people just are like, okay, let's just do IVF. It's not because they want to do IVF. They just want a solution. And that feels like the quickest, fastest way to get a result.
Yeah. We're in a different era culturally where women and couples are getting pregnant later and they're like pursuing careers and other things first. And so I do know people who are like, well, I'll just wait till my mid-30s and I'll do IVF. Yeah. And
and then you're on the clock too. You know? So it's like, I'm already 37. And so I need to, we need to kind of make this fast. Like, I don't want to take it slow and work through everything. Yeah. I just want to get to the result.
I think when you've taken it from it being just truly a medical need to it just being, it's an option that you can, it's on the table for you to purchase this option medically. That's when that term big fertility does make sense because it's like, okay, this is a moneymaker and this is an industry and we see that. And especially when you add on all the little a la carte things to it of extra testing and other things that you can do with it.
So this was less of an informative and just like, have you heard that term? What do you think of it? Because we were just kind of surprised, like, oh, we've never heard this before. And now all of a sudden it's popping up everywhere. Yeah. So kind of opening it up to
what do you think?
Other thoughts and opinions, I suppose.
Yes.